All right, so on the end of the hoses, there's caps on each side. So you want to make sure and take those caps off before you do any of the hookups. When you're done, put the caps back in. This here is what goes into at the campsite. It goes in and it'll screw in. There's 3 different sizes here, so it'll fit. And then once you take this off, this is how they hook up. And they just latch in, and it's tight, but it'll clip on just like that, okay? And when you're done, screw it, put the cap back in. Now on the other side, these obviously have hooks. This comes out. I won't go all the way in, but this comes up through and connects into there. Okay, make sure it's on tight. So now you have a hose that comes down through and is hooked up to the drain. That can stay there your entire stay at the campsite. Now, the black handle and the gray handle, you have your black is for your sewage and the gray is for everything else, 2 separate tanks. So when you're ready to do, there's gauges on the inside that tell you how full the tanks are. When you're ready to empty, they're usually about 2/3 full, and you want to make sure you have water in your gray tank as well. So the first thing you do is once you have it hooked up, pull the black handle all the way open, and that will rinse all the way out, and you'll see it, it's clear. Obviously you'll see it when it's all the way done. When it's done, go ahead and close the black handle, okay? And then what you want to do is open the gray, and that's why you want to have gray water in there. It's going to flush the tank, or the line. So once that's closed, go ahead and open the gray tank, let it flow out. You'll see the soap and everything else, and once it's running clear and the water is done, go ahead and come back and close the gray tank, or the gray valve. Once that's done, make sure they're both closed. Again, during the camp stay, it can stay hooked up with the valves closed, and you just monitor the gauges on the inside to know when it's time to empty them. When you're all done with your stay, then go ahead and disconnect. I always start here, disconnect, just raise the hose, come out, make sure it's drained all the way, and then just finish the disconnections, and they just stay right here down at the bottom. Close all the valves, or close the lids, caps, make sure the ends are on here, and then you're good to go.